Let's assemble and put together the wooden folding Pilates reformer from Modern Fitness. Using the wheels from the bottom of the reformer, you can move it in and around your house, open it up at the bottom and extend it out and pull it down to the ground. Making sure the foot bar is as close to the carriage as possible, stopping it from falling out whilst opening the reformer. Starting off at the far side of the reformer, we're going to attach the pulleys. Using the holes on the pulley and the holes in the reformer, you're going to align these and screw in the pins here. So there should be one pin at the bottom to screw in and then one pin further up the pulley, as you can see here. Make sure to do this on both sides and also make sure that the pins are firmly in place to stop the pulleys from moving when you're using the reformer. This is just me double checking all of the pins here. Looking from the inside of the reformer, from the opposite end from where we've just screwed on the pulleys, we're going to go in with the spanner and these 4 dome nuts to make sure that the pins are firmly in place. We're just going to correlate these dome nuts to the end of the pins and then screw them on. And then we're going to set these in place using the spanner. So this is just me using the spanner to make sure that those dome nuts are not budging. And then you're just going to repeat this on all 4 of the pins and use the spanner to make sure that those dome nuts are not going to budge. And then repeat the process for the top ones. You can't see on the video, but I'm pointing to them here. Now we're going to go ahead and attach the ropes to the pulleys. These are what the ropes look like. You're going to start by going right to the bottom of the rope, so you get an end, as you can see here. And what I like to do is go from the bottom up from the pulleys here. You just want to feed it through the pulley here and then pull it all the way to the middle of the reformer. And then repeat on the other side of the pulley. Again, going in from the bottom up, using the end of the rope. Then feeding it through the pulley and dragging the end of the rope to the middle of the reformer. Now we're going to go and attach the ropes to the middle of the reformer. So with the end of the rope, you want to feed it through these fastens here. These are found in the middle of the reformer on either side of the carriage. Feed the end of the rope through the metal loop and then through this black attachment here and then through the other metal loop, as you can see. The black attachment just makes sure the rope will not move when you're using it. You can use this to either loosen or tighten the rope depending on what exercise you're doing. So again, you want to do this on both sides here, again feeding the end of the rope through the metal loop, then the black attachment, and then the loop on the end. And then you can either loosen or tighten the rope using the black attachment here. Now we're going to go in with the pegs and attach these to the reformer. The pegs go at either side of the headrest, and they literally just screw onto the reformer. So you need to find the hole where they go in, and then all you literally need to do is just screw them in on both sides. And make sure they're screwed all the way in so they won't move when you're using it. The pegs are good for when you need to hold on doing exercises, for example leg exercises using the straps. So yeah, these just screw on at either side of the headrest. And if you're looking for the hole for where to attach these pegs, there are 2 metal plates at either side of the headrest, and the hole should just be at the top of this metal plate. Now we're going to attach the shoulder blocks. The shoulder blocks are attached underneath where you've just attached the pegs, and you will also need a little pin to go at the bottom to attach this in place. Starting off, you want to find out where this pin is actually attaching to. So underneath the shoulder block there's a hole, and that is where you'll screw in the pin. So going underneath the reformer with the pin, you want to go up into the hole in the metal plate. It can be quite hard to see, but once you've got it there, all you need to do is screw it in place. And then showing again from the other side here. A lot of the attachments for the reformer you need to do on both sides, so once you've got the hang of it on one side, the other side is so easy. And then you just want to make sure these are tightly fastened. Now for the attachment, so this is the foot bar, which you can easily move in and out of its sockets. This is good because you can change it depending on what exercise that you're doing, and it's so easy to move it in and out. And once it's in its socket, it's locked in place, so it's not going to move. Moving on to the springs, so we've got 5 springs here with different resistance on each one. The yellow spring being 8 kilograms. And then we've got 2 springs which are 15 kilograms each. And then we've got 2 more springs which are 25 kilograms each. So we've got 5 springs in total, and you can obviously add or take away whatever weight you'd like. All you have to do is hook them on to the correlating hooks on the reformer. And then we've got the foot platform, so this literally just slides in and out of the socket at the end where you'll find the foot bar. Literally just take it out, and then we've got the jump board here, and again this just slides into the socket at the end of the reformer. And then you can change these up depending on what exercise you're doing. When you're putting these into the socket, we want to make sure that these aren't going to move when you're doing the exercises on the reformer. So let's move this reformer around so you can see what we're on about. So on the bottom end of the reformer here, we've got 2 more holes where you'll need to screw in 2 more pins. Now you want to screw these pins in once you've either attached the jump board or the foot platform. So you just get the pins and screw them into the holes. You can actually see the jump board slightly move as I'm doing this. This just means that it's tightening up and it's not going to move when you're using it. And then, like everything else, you want to do that on both sides. And then this is just an additional foot strap here at the bottom. And this just hooks on using the metal clips on each side. And that is everything that you'll need to know about setting up the Modern Fitness wooden folding Pilates reformer. It's so easy to set up and it's perfect for home use as it has wheels on the bottom and is foldable. Thank you for watching and we really hope this video helps.